So, guys, we're going to talk over leverage, okay? How to use leverage properly, how to not over risk, how to manage your risk properly, and how to use leverage to your benefit. So, a lot of people, when they lose money within the markets, it's because they over leverage, right? They don't know how to use leverage properly. So, that's what ends up screwing them over, okay? So, really quickly, this is my strategy. I wait for a 1 hour break structure, okay? We have the 1 hour break structure. Then I hop into the 15-minute chart, right? I wait for a 15-minute fair value gap to be retraced to and closed above, okay? Cool. We have this order block, this 15-minute order block, and this 15-minute fair value gap. Here we can see that it reacted off of it, okay? Hop on the 1 minute. This is going to take a while. Hop on the 1 minute. Okay. Right. Hop on the 1 minute, then what do we look for? We're going to be looking for a 1 minute breaker structure with a fair value gap get formed, right? Okay, cool. Here we can see we have a 1 minute breaker structure. This fair value gap got formed, right? After that reaction. This is my entry. This is my entry. We have that 15-minute fair value gap come in, this fair value of the order block getting tapped into, okay, creating this reaction off of it. We have a 1 minute fair value gap, or 1 minute breaker structure. Then we have this 1 minute fair value gap get formed. This is my entry, right? I actually took this live with my Discord. My stop loss is right here, right? So now let me explain what leverage is. So usually I'm risking about $2,500 per trade, right? So it's probably gonna set up properly. So like I said, about $2,500 per trade. So how much units is that? That's 438 shares, okay? Multiply 438 by 4,854. That's over like $2 million. Do I have $2 million? No, not even close. In my trading account, no. I do not have more than $2 million in my trading account. That's where people mess up. That's how people blow their accounts, because many people don't risk $2,000. They're risking maybe like, $100, or they're risking their whole account, which is $500. They don't have $500 to risk, right? This thing ended up coming down and tapping into this. Like, if it ended up coming down and tapping into this, they're losing their whole account. And that's why people think that it's like scammy and that it's not secure and stuff like that, because people don't know how to do it properly. I can do it properly, right? I ended up closing up here, actually right here when it started going sideways on me. That's when I closed, right? Giving us actually no, I didn't. I ended up closing up here. My bad. I ended up closing my first take profit was right here, yeah. Then my last take profit was right here, giving us a 127.5, right? I don't lose more money than what I make within the market. Off of this one, I made fucking 18,000. I even sent it to the Discord, showing you guys proof. This is how you do it properly. This is how you don't over leverage. This is how you don't blow your account. This is how you don't blow your funded account. This is how you don't use your entire risk, right? I'm not, $2,500 is probably like 0.5% of my entire account. Not even like 0.25% of my entire account. This isn't a lot, right? To my genuine like whole account, right? This isn't a lot. To a lot of people, this is a lot, and that's what happens. If I were to get stopped out, you guys can't risk the same amount as me, right? Because if I were to get stopped out, let's say you guys had $2,000 in your account, right? If you guys stopped out, you guys lose your entire account. That's why it's important to use risk management. So let's say that I have $10,000, right? So I'm probably risking about $100, $200 per trade. Let's say 200, because that's 2%. It's cool. 2% is all right to trade if you have a live account, okay? If you're on a funded, I recommend not using more than 0.5% risk. Anyways, you have $200, right? Let's say you're risking $200. You're making $1,500 off of that same trade that I took, right? It's not the same thing as 18, but it is still $1,500. That's the difference, right? This is how you use risk management and leverage properly. You're not blowing your whole account with just one trade. That's what a lot of people do, right? A lot of people go into trading not knowing what it is. They just buy when they see this thing go down. They don't know how many lots, how many shares, how many anything they're buying. They just know, oh, it's going to go up. But they don't know when, and they end up getting stopped out. This is how you use leverage properly.